Figure Force! It's Figure Force YouTube toy collector team vlogging to save the day. Figure Force! Nostalgic vintage toy heroes. Figure Force!
Nice night for a walk.
Hello everyone, it's Zort Rider here and we're here to review the NECA representation of the Terminator. Yes, the action figure based on the 1984 original classic film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he played this robot, cyborg killing machine sent back in time to kill Sarah Connor, the mother of the leader of the future resistance. One of the most iconic films of all time. And I really wanted a representation of probably one of my favourite actors. And I know you can hardly call him an actor, Mr. Schwarzenegger, but he was definitely one when I was growing up that I loved all his movies. And I really wanted a representation of the Terminator in the collection. So, shall we go into it? Now, the reason why I've gotten into NECA as such is my friend Vic, who got me this as a Secret Santa. This is, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger in his infrared look from The Predator. And since getting this, it's really the trigger for me going and purchasing this next figure. So let's have a look at the box itself. You can see there, it's the iconic artwork. It's the movie poster that I remember seeing, or the sleeve in the video shop back in the day. Stunning. He's wearing his leathers, of course, as well as his sunglasses. I actually had a pair of those sunglasses when I was a kid. And the iconic, absolutely iconic weapon. On the back, you've got a bit of Terminator vision, you've got some product shots, and some more 80s checked. Well, it's that checked look that was all about in the 80s, on toys and in movies. It's an amazing box, and it opens up as well. And it opens up to reveal the figure inside. And it's got a nice big picture there of Arnie. And you can see where the figure was. Obviously, I have taken the figure out. So here is the figure itself, and it is beautiful. It's just stunning. It's one of the most realistic toys I have in my collection. You can see that, well, I don't know if you can see actually, there is a slight nick in Arnie's nose here, right about there, and that's the reason why I got this for under half price of what it goes for on eBay. Actually, when he arrived, he had a big grey mark across the front of his nose, on this head anyway. And basically what I've done, I've mixed a bit of paint and I've touched it up and I've repaired the paint. And you can see a slight little nick, but it's nothing to worry about now. It's a beautiful figure. He's got the outfit, of course, from earlier on in the film, so not the police station leather jacket with sunglasses look. This is from when he arrives on Earth, and the head sculpt is beautiful, looks just like Arnie. This has got the slick back hair from the beginning of the film before he burns off bits of his hair when he's fighting and chasing Carl Reese and Sarah Connor. But it's such a good likeness, such a good sculpt. You've got some beautiful detail on the back, the stud work, you've got a little chain here. The coat's made of a plastic material, which looks really good, really good, and it adds to the effect of the figure rather than just being a solid piece of plastic. I absolutely love the trousers. I think they look really cool, combats, and the boots have got like little buckles on and that. You can see he's holding a couple of his weapons. He's got his Uzi 9mm here, and he's got this the iconic handgun with the laser sight. It didn't actually have a red dot in the end, so I don't know if you can see that, but I've actually just painted the inside red. I thought that looked a little bit better. Just a little touches, but I thought that looked really cool. He's a beautiful figure. Now, I believe the earlier releases of this had quite poor articulation in the legs. So I'll go through articulation now. You get some movement on the head. And the head, of course, does pop off because it can change. Arms can do a full 360. And you do get a little bit of movement in the elbow. Not quite a bend, just about that much. This arm as well, that can do a full 360. And again, just a slight, well, this is more of just a rotation in this arm. So you're not fully poseable. Wrists can do a full 360 on both hands. Waist, you've got a bit of a swivel, which is nice. Knees, I think you have got a bend. Yeah, you've got a bend, but it's really tight. And you've got some ankle rockers. So that's really, really cool. And just by popping off the head and one of the arms, changing the accessories, you've got a completely different look. This is the scene now where he returns to the hotel room after the crash in the police car. He's got a damaged eye. He's got damage in his wrist. And he uses these scissors or tongs to cut open his arms and make his hydraulics in his hand work again. And this is great. I mean, I'm not sure whether he wore the jacket in that scene, but I think it's a great, great option. I love how even his finger is bent down, like when he's pulling the hydraulics and the metal parts in his arm. I think that's really, really cool. And the scissors are a nice touch as well, even though he doesn't hold them quite well. It's amazing how changing a few body parts can really change the look and feel of the figure. Like, it's completely different. And the third and final look for Arnie is the scene I was talking about earlier. He's chased Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese, jumped on through a fire, singed his hair off, so he's now got this shorter, spiky hair, which is kind of what he has for the rest of the Terminator series. He grabs a shotgun from a police car and drives a police car around, and that is the third look. And I think this is a strong look as well. Look at that face sculpt. It's absolutely beautiful. It's such a stunning figure. The shotgun is the final accessory as well. He actually, tell a lie, he does come with another fisted hand, which I don't see the point to, and another pair of scissors. He's such a stunning toy. He's easily one of my favourite items in my collection, and if he weren't going for so much bloody money, I would have bought another two and displayed all three of the looks. But I'm not going to do that. This is how I'm going to be displaying my Arnie. Wearing his slick back hair, his Uzi 9mm in one hand, and his scope pistol in the other, just about to walk into Tech Noir. It's such a strong look. It's an amazing toy. And I'm in with NECA. I really am. It's a rabbit hole I didn't want to go down, but now I really want some other representations of Arnie from his other films. I want one from Terminator 2. I want another Predator figure. I want a Commando figure. Commando might be the next one because I've already got a Predator and a Terminator figure. But I'm going to have a little Arnie display of all of these. They are stunning toys. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I've been Zort Rider. This has been Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
I'll be back.